You are basically asking Donald Trump to target ANC leaders. What does that mean for our country? Because this is the leaders of our country you're talking about.
Yes, it means when you push through destructive policies that are going to harm South Africa and regular South Africans, you should face consequences for it. We want the international role players to target with sanctions South African politicians that push through evil and destructive policies.
Yes, this is the leader of Afriforum. Afriforum, we all know, they are a racist political party. They went and reported the government of South Africa to the President of America, Donald Trump, asking him to intervene in South Africa, all manner of lies. And then he did that. That is treason. That is treason. He did that, but he still have the freedom to go around granting interviews, trying to justify his point. And this is what we are saying. If you want a real freedom, the meaning of freedom, it is in this continent called Africa. Because it is only in Africa you can do this and you're still walking freely. No country on this planet Earth that will allow you go and report the government of that country. You want to bring the government down and then you're still walking around. This is what freedom means. I want us to go and listen to the full interview, come back and talk about it. But before we do that, this is One Africa Mission. One Africa Mission, we are a group of Africans who came out with this brilliant idea of uniting our continent, because we believe that without unity, our continent or our race, we are going nowhere. If we want to regain back our dignity as children of Africa, then we must unite the continent of Africa. That is why we are here, One Africa Mission. So please support our mission. How do you support us? Is by sharing what we are doing. If you appreciate it, please, we have numerous number of thousands of people following us on TikTok. Please, I'll urge you to please go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let us take our YouTube channel to 10K. Please do that for us. Together, me and you, we can bring our energies together and fight for a united, dignified Africa for the next generation of Africans, so that our continent will not be a playground for anybody or everybody. Thank you very much. Let's go and listen to this racist South African come back and talk about it.
You are basically asking Donald Trump to target ANC leaders. What does that mean for our country? Because this is the leaders of our country you're talking about.
Yes, it means when you push through destructive policies that are going to harm South Africa and regular South Africans, you should face consequences for it. We want the international role players to target with sanctions South African politicians that push through evil and destructive policies, not to punish the citizens of this country. And that has always been Afriforum's stance. As I said, we have the receipts to prove it. You can go through all of our stances on this issue over the years. It's always been punish the politicians that are seeking to push through policy for their own personal agenda and their party's own agenda, rather than for the good of the country, and that will bring about the change that's necessary in South Africa.
Yeah, so as I said, sometimes, these people, I don't know, but we Africans must realize that these people were not meant to be happy. They are naturally not happy people. And I'm talking about white people. I am not talking about Europeans in general, but I'm talking about white people. You should know that there is a difference between a white person and a European. Every European or every white person is a European, but not all Europeans are white people, because some Europeans want a better world for everybody. But there are minority group of people who created the white supremacy. For them, we don't have to be entertaining them, because they can never be happy. They were not meant to be happy. Look, with everything that they are getting on this planet Earth, they're still not satisfied. With everything, like by nature, they were not meant to be happy. So sometimes they look at us with all the difficulties that they are doing everything to put us in, we are still happy. And they cannot understand. Because going to America to report the government of South Africa to this racist Donald Trump government, it just tells you that these people are not meant to be happy. Because in South Africa, the life that you are living in South Africa, you cannot, as a European person or as a white person, you cannot get it anywhere in the world. The kind of life that they are enjoying, the privileges that they are enjoying in Africa, they cannot get it anywhere. And yet they're still not satisfied. So what can we do to make to make them happy? And this is what I'm saying. Let us support President Ramaphosa action. Because look, we are the only people who can help President Ramaphosa to achieve what he's trying to do. Because these people, as I said, they will come for him. And that is exactly what Donald Trump has done. And then you know what? It has backfired on them. Because now Donald Trump is granting them refugee status in America. They don't want to go. Now they don't want to go. Donald Trump said, okay, you know what? You guys come. I've signed an executive order for you people to move to South Africa. And what we are even hearing is that they already allocated the police service in America. If they move there, they're going to be joining the police service. They don't want it. Why? Because the kind of privileges that they are enjoying in South Africa, they cannot get it anywhere in the world, and yet they are not satisfied. That tells you that they are never going to be happy. And it is everywhere. Look, you see Africans will leave Africa to go to Europe to do jobs that the European citizens don't want to do. Cleaning, wiping the poo-poo of elderly people, care homes and all that, looking after their elderly people, yet they are not happy. So that's what I'm saying. They were not meant to be happy. So we should stop trying to make them feel important. We should stop trying to make them feel happy, because by nature they were not meant to be happy. They were not. Africans will pass the Sahara Desert, the Mediterranean Sea, just to go to Europe to be cleaners. And even though he is cleaning a company or an institution, those people who are earning higher amount of salary, they still don't like him or her. You will do everything you can never please them. So the government of South Africa, we stand by you, we stand with you. Continue, President Ramaphosa, what you have started.
This issue that Donald Trump fears so much, we offer this question of the land. I don't know what Donald Trump has to do with South African land, because he's never been here. And he must keep his America, we will keep our South Africa. That is what he must do. South Africa is our land. South Africa belongs to all the people who live here in South Africa. It does not belong to Donald Trump. He can keep his America. And Ene is even worse. He's even worse. When I meet him, I will tell him. I'll say, you, Donald Trump, you are even worse, because your forebears came to America. They found the indigenous Americans. They wiped them out. They killed nearly all of them. Rene, we are living as a nation, and black and white, we are going to find solutions for our land question. So Donald Trump must leave us alone.
Because that is the only thing that can also give us the dignity that we deserve as South Africans. You cannot be the minority group in a country, yet you own 70% of the land. What is that for? And then when they say try and share a little bit, you run to America, and then you are crying they should come and help you. Now that they are calling you move to America, you don't want to go again. And as I said, they cannot even go, because the truth is that in America, they cannot get the privileges that they are getting here in South Africa. Look at the life that they are living. And then they're still not satisfied. What else can you do to make them happy? They can never be happy, because they were not meant to be happy. Thank you very much for coming around. Please, this is your missionary brother Dobia Anzanse. If you appreciate what we are doing here in One Africa Mission, don't hesitate. Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, One Africa Mission. Because look, if I was to be a white person who is speaking for white people, I'm telling you, my YouTube channel would have been 1 million subscribers by now. But because I am an African speaking for the continent of Africa, we don't even have 3K subscribers. Please do it. Let us show the world that we can also stand with each other to make our continent great. Don't hesitate. Go and subscribe. We have great content that we are intending to bring to you. Do it for us. Let us all together bring our energies and fight for a united, dignified Africa. Not just for us, but for the next generation of Africans. Thank you.